All right, welcome back to the show. Thank you so much for staying with us. You're watching Morning Cafe. I want us to shift gears now and talk matters mobile lending. And we do understand that mobile lending remains one of the most powerful tools for financial inclusion, especially for a lot of people who are locked out from formal credit. And this most of the time are businesses, young people, and informal workers, even students. And yet the issue of mistrust still remains a concern when we're talking about mobile lending. What we're talking about is the confidence and convenience of mobile lending. Is it really convenience, and do you have confidence in mobile lending? You're watching us from home, and this morning we're speaking to an institution that sits at the heart of that particular ecosystem, that is the KCB Group, which is a major player in shaping how digital credit works in Kenya and East Africa at large, if I'm not wrong. And we do have Kevin Matthews, that is the Digital Financial Services Senior Manager, as well as the Digital Experience at KCB. And he'll be telling us more about that, what they offer at KCB in terms of credit lending. Karibu sana to Morning Cafe.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm well.
Let's start from that particular point, the confidence and convenience of mobile lending. How would you convince someone about the confidence and convenience of mobile lending? I started by saying this is an ecosystem that has been marred by a lot of mistrust, especially when it comes to, higher interest rates, people being locked out of just say borrowing. So how would you now come and convince me, as somebody who's hosting you, or even our viewer is watching this morning, that you have confidence in mobile lending?
All right, thank you. Thank you for that. So first thing, KCB is regulated by the Central Bank of Kenya. Mm-hmm. So that means a lot of the products that we put out actually have passed through the regulator's view mm-hmm. to ensure that that they actually meet the consumer needs and there is no sort of predatory lending. Mm-hmm. So from a confidence perspective, what we look at is offering our customers. So our customers usually have different needs at any given point, and they're looking for fast, flexible access to these particular loans. Mm-hmm. They may have various needs moving from emergency. They need to pay school fees, they need to plan for the holiday, and maybe their salary is late, for example, even during this particular period. Mm-hmm. So what we do mm-hmm. is we offer fast and flexible loans, mm-hmm. accessible from the mobile banking platform, the new mobile banking platform that we just launched recently. Mm-hmm. And we give customers these particular loans at their convenience. Mm-hmm. So they're able to now service their day-to-day needs. Mm-hmm. If it's adding stock to their stores, maybe it's Mama Mboga mm-hmm. who wants to add the daily stock for them to be able to sell. Maybe they need to just expand their business a little bit and even borrow for fare. Mm-hmm. And they don't have those particular funds. So we're able to offer our customers this particular convenience mm-hmm. at the point of which they are, whether they're in the house, whether they're in a matatu, whether they're in the office at work. Mm-hmm. So we work within those particular confines. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's good that you're here this morning, and usually when we're hosting shows about business, I always have examples to back what I want to ask. Who qualifies for a KCB loan? Let's start there.
All right, so for the KCB mobile loan, I'll start with the KCB mobile loan first and foremost. Number one, we offer this particular service to our customers. Mm-hmm. So you have to come and open a banking account with us. Mm-hmm. We have that capability right now with the new KCB mobile banking app. Mm-hmm. You have to open a banking account with us. At least we observe you for a small period of time. Mm-hmm. Once we do that observation, mm-hmm. Then we're able now to start extending this particular credit facility to you. Mm-hmm. The period that you're able to borrow is between 1 month to 12 months, so we are quite flexible in that. If you compare that particular product with what is in the market, you'll realize a lot of the market providers are offering loans of between 30-day loans, basically. So a lot of people are caught up in that particular debt cycle, and that is one of the reasons we actually came up with this particular product from a digital perspective for us to be able to basically keep the customer in a good, healthy financial, let me say, relationship. So you don't need to squeeze yourself too much for 30 days, because what ends up happening is if you borrow from these 30-day loan apps, what happens is when you're paid the next time, you're paid, you pay back the loan, you borrow again, you continue becoming in a very interesting debt cycle, which is what we are trying to leave our customers. So number one, you have to be a KCB customer.
KCB Bank.
KCB Bank customer. Be with us for a couple of months, let's say between 3 to 6 months. Then we'll be able to offer you a credit facility which you're able to draw down at any given time. And a lot of customers actually, they don't realize that they actually have access to these loans. So you end up seeing customers being in distress, whereas they actually can quickly just dial *522, check their credit limit, and see how much they qualify for. And more often than not, customers are surprised with the limits that we actually provide to them and the flexible tenures that we have given. Yeah.
You know, when I open, for example, my Safaricom, what is it called? That's SIM Toolkit, right? There's always two options there. There's another one, and then there's KCB, right? But then the other one offers you a loan. I understand with, you know, how much you use M-Pesa and how your transactions are done day in and day out. But with KCB, still on the SIM Toolkit option, for me, for example, because I said I usually have evidence to back it up, for the number of years I've had this line, I cannot get a KCB loan. Then how do you determine who gets it? I know you've said that, you know, you have to be a member of the KCB Bank, but I also do understand that there's some students who get access to KCB loans via the, you know, SIM Toolkit option, but not for somebody like me, yeah, who can't get a loan via KCB. Then what's the problem there?
Okay. So we have a partnership product. That's, I think, the product you're referring to, KCB M-Pesa.
All right.
Which we partnered with the M-Pesa to actually offer now this particular service to a wide array of a wider range of customers. We still take you through the same process, where you come, you opt into the product, start saving with us. Yeah, start depositing the little monies that you have. You can open a target savings from within that particular product, basically just to target to save for a particular target or goal that you'd want to achieve. So start saving with us. Let's see how your inflows are coming in. Let's start seeing how your relationship basically with the financial instruments that are given to you are. Then we do regularly take you through some scoring process. We're able to see this is how this particular customer is behaving, and this is how much we can extend this particular credit line towards them. It's what I was telling you, similar to what I was telling you earlier, where you have the KCB mobile loan. For you to come in, first of all, be our customer, do little deposits here and there, channel your salary through our accounts. We're able to see you actually have a healthy financial relationship, even with your expenses and all those things. Start planning with us, because what you realize is we have a wide array of products that would actually help you to build a healthy financial habit within your lifestyle. Yeah.
So we're talking about two different things.
Yes.
There's the partnership that you have with the KCB M-Pesa,
Yes.
and then there's the other one that now somebody accesses it through the KCB Bank app,
Yes.
right? Walk us through the loan products that KCB offer.
All right. So within the KCB, so I'll do the mix, yeah. So within the KCB mobile app, the new app that you've launched, we have two loan products that we have available to our customers. The first one is the KCB mobile loan product, which allows our customers to be able to borrow between 1 month to 1 year. Yeah, so that is quite a healthy period for customers to be able to choose for how long they need the funds for, what are they doing with these particular funds. And it's basically your inflows into your account that help us to be able to, number one, offer you this particular credit. The interest rates are flexible based on the tenure that you've selected, including the amounts that we're able to offer these particular customers. It's based on your scoring and the limits that you have been allocated. For you to qualify for the mobile loan, come bank with us. You can open an account, and you have to be with us between 1 to 6 months, for example, for us to be able to see that this is how you're transacting as a customer. These are the different products that you're consuming, because we do have a wide array of products that you actually can consume from within the app. The second loan product that we have is salary advance, of course, for salaried individuals, where you open a salary account with us, you start channeling the salaries through us. Of course, you'll receive your salary payment very regularly within, let me say, a lot of people are being paid between 25th and the 30th. So you'll find on a regular day, you're receiving your funds every month. And with that, then we actually now offer you now a salary advance product for you to be able to draw down early before you're paid, for example, in case the payments are late. So these are the two vanilla products that we offer from a digital loans perspective. But what I usually say is the loans product cannot do without the savings products. So within the same flavor or the same breath, then we also encourage our customers to start saving today, because that is what is going to actually now boost your profile for you to be able to further qualify for higher limits within the group. So we have, for example, very particular product called Gold Savings that allows you to be able to plan for your expenditure. So right now, of course, there's a lot of planning around the holiday, the festive period. A lot of people are going to close their businesses. They're going to be traveling up country to enjoy their time with their families. But guess what? Come 1st or 2nd of January, the school fees to be paid. Yeah. So what we encourage our customers is for you to be able to plan even further ahead and even better. We have the KCB Gold Savings account that allows you to be able to now plan for those eventualities. So you had a holiday coming in December. The economic period has not been too favorable, especially for businesses, business running individuals. And then you have the expectation from the family, and then you still also have to pay for your kids' school fees. So when you start saving or practicing healthy financial decisions, then you realize that it's a balance between what you're offering from a loans perspective and what customers are able to even start planning for their future. Even in terms of investments, we offer fixed deposits accounts still within the new mobile banking app that allows customers to be able to even plan for their future better. So that now once they get into a situation that they're in dire need of cash immediately, and they come and they borrow with us through the mobile loan or the salary advance, and they still need extra cash because these emergencies usually just happen. Then you do have some sort of emergency fund that you had set aside either in a fixed deposit account or even your gold savings that you're able to quickly draw down to help to boost you during that particular period. Yeah.
So the higher the savings, the more the amount of loan you can get.
They're not directly correlated, but we do encourage our customers to be able to just start saving with us. Yeah.
What does that do with how you distribute these loans to them? Because you're encouraging savings, but you're saying they're not directly related.
Yes.
So savings and how you people dish out these loans, then how are they related?
So the relation is in creating a healthy, let me say, financial relationship with your money. Because at the end of the day, it's your money as a customer. So it's your cash that you now want to start budgeting for properly, and using now the loans products to extend on this particular pocket that you have. So you can think of it like you have your wallet. In your wallet, for example, you have your debit card. Let's say you have the KCB debit card, and then you have your KCB credit card. Now, if I was to ask you how much you have today, and you were to look, you'll have your balance in your, for example, your current account. Then you can be able to say, on top of my balance, I actually have about 100,000 from the KCB credit card. So in total, that becomes your total amount of money that you actually can spend within a particular given period. That's why we encourage customers to do deposits. Number one, it's healthy. From a financial spending and a planning perspective, it's healthy. Number two, if you need that extra push to get you through the month, then you do have these facilities that you actually can take. But now, once you take these facilities, of course, we don't want you to go bad. So we need you to be able to sort of be in a level playing field to be able to pay back these particular funds. And more often than not, you'll find even customers borrow while they have a deposit sitting in their accounts. Yeah, they actually tend to now come in, take the KCB mobile loan, for example. If you take it for 3 months, for example, then that is within 3 months. Then you actually can pay these particular funds, and the repayments terms are quite flexible for you as a customer, and you're basically able to determine that this is how much I want to pay each month. So that extension is what customers usually go for. Our customers, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, if you've had a burning question for KCB for a very long time and you've been sitting with it at home, this is the best chance for you to now send in that burning question, and we'll be sure to ask Kevin Matthews Okeyo this morning. He's the Digital Financial Services Senior Manager, as well as Digital Experience at the KCB Group. You're talking about the confidence and convenience of mobile lending. We are taking a very short break, but you're coming back with this conversation, and of course to sample your feedback with regard to this conversation. Stay with us. You're watching Morning Cafe.
No more excuses. It's time to rise, grind, and own your mornings. Join Coach Shadrach Omer every Monday to Friday from 5:30 to 6 a.m. only on TV 47. Full body workouts, zero equipment, maximum results. Start strong, stay strong. TV 47 Fitness with Coach Shadrach only on TV 47. Looking for the perfect way to kick off your weekend?
Pole. Hiyo ni salamu ya Mluya kabisa.
Tune in to Friday with Betty, the most exciting show on TV.
Betty, one tear gas. Betty, I don't know where this guy's going.
Walikutoka.
From the latest news and trends to unforgettable moments.
Hiyo nao nakubali.
Wewe ni simpa.
Friday with Betty is your go-to show for a fabulous Friday night.
Theological, meteorologist. What is that word, Willis?
Tune in this and every Friday at 9 p.m. and let's make your
Thank you so much for staying with us. You're watching Morning Cafe. Welcome back. This morning we're talking about mobile lending, the confidence and convenience of mobile lending. With me in studio, I have a team from the KCV group. That is the Digital Financial Services Senior Manager, Kevin Matthews Okeyo. And this is the conversation and the topic we're trying to explore. They're trying to convince us why we should have confidence in mobile lending. Before we went on that very short break, Kevin, you were telling us more about savings and borrowing, right? And you said some people even take up loans while they still have some money deposited in the KCB accounts. Then how would you describe that relationship with money? Because make us understand how you have money in your bank account, and yet you opt for borrowing instead of just withdrawing what you already have.
All right. So remember I told you about practicing healthy financial habits.
All right.
So you can think of a situation where you have cash at hand, let's say 50,000 within your account. Mm-hmm. This is your last. It's basically your last. These are your last cents. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you may not know when you're going to be paid next. Mm-hmm. So you have this 50K, and this is the only funds. This is the only money that you have within your account. Mm-hmm. Then from a KCB mobile loan perspective. Mm-hmm. You have 200,000 that you actually can be able to access and do a repayment within, let's say, one month to 12 months. Mm-hmm. That is now flexible, that is more predictable. Mm-hmm. So when you give a customer this particular option, mm-hmm. more often than not, you'll find they actually go for this mobile loan product, mm-hmm. where they're able to borrow and now have that predictability in terms of when they're going to repay. So in case of any small inflow, for example, that comes in, that is additional on top of the 50,000, then they're able to service this other loan, because it's a longer, the loan that they're able to take will be for a longer period, a longer tenure. The repayment is going to be for a smaller period, mm-hmm. but they're going to be able to service that emergency that they actually have within that particular period. Mm-hmm. So as opposed to them flattening out their account and going to zero, and then now starting to borrow from Peter, repaying Paul, borrowing from relatives, you're not picking up your friends' calls because you borrowed too much. Mm-hmm. Come to the app. Yeah, you're able to now just take this particular facility, select if you want to repay, whether 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, mm-hmm. and it's quite flexible. And once you do that, then you'll start seeing now yourself even practicing very healthy financial habits. Then the 50K that you actually had can actually now be really there for a real, it can be your last coin to come and draw down in case everything else has actually failed. So that's how to think about that situation.
Doesn't that create an over-reliance towards mobile lending, such that you don't even think about anything else, how to get this money? You're constantly thinking about, taking credit. Do you still explain that as a healthy relationship with money if it's going to create an over-reliance on borrowing?
Right. So of course. What we encourage is you borrow for when you utilize the KCB mobile loan products, mm-hmm. you borrow for a specific purpose. So you have to be very purpose driven in whatever you want to borrow. Mm-hmm. Of course, we have seen people, different individuals borrowing to go and let's say party. Yeah, we have one of our modes within the app is called Sherehe mode. Mm-hmm. We see a lot of people, young people especially, mm-hmm. borrowing to go and party. Mm-hmm. When you ask yourself at the end of the day or at the end of the period, mm-hmm. Or when you're repaying, what did they use this money for? You don't even remember mm-hmm. that the purpose of this particular fund that you actually borrowed. Mm-hmm. However, on this other different side of the spectrum, mm-hmm. we have customers who actually have come in and they use their mobile loan to extend their stock. For customers, you'll find a period like right now, mm-hmm. you have small business people who right now with the festive period, mm-hmm. They need to increase their stock because of the customers who are coming in, and you don't want to disappoint a customer who has come into your shop, for example, or gone online onto your Instagram shop, mm-hmm. and they're looking for an item and you don't have it in stock. Mm-hmm. So what you tend to find is there tends to be a balance between these two sets of customers, the one who borrows without knowing what they're going to do, and the one who actually borrows with a purpose. At the end of the day, they're all our customers, and we encourage them to be able to borrow and use the credit wisely in a situation that actually would help them to gain financial benefits. Yeah.
So how do you know who is borrowing objectively and not just borrowing, say, to go and party somewhere or to take themselves for a vacation? What are some of the questions that you ask on the app for people who want to borrow?
For people who want to borrow, we actually don't, within the app, once you qualify, then you actually just see your credit limit. You accept the terms and conditions, you select your tenure, you can indicate the purpose of the reason you're borrowing.
If you want to.
If you want to, and then you actually just draw down, because remember, you're our customer. We have seen you, we've seen your habits, we have seen you borrowing from us, we have seen you saving with us, we have seen you taking additional products from within the bank. So for you, you may be in a situation where you need to take a quick emergency loan to pay for an item. Let's say you had wanted to do a payment and your primary service provider is not able to fulfill that particular payment. Yeah? And that payment may be within that mode that you're saying, that is a sherehe mode.
Wow.
But you see, for us, the bank, you're our customer. You're actually borrowing because you have an emergency. And you're the one who has determined that this emergency is the one that you have and you need to borrow for this particular purpose. That's why I said purpose-driven is very important. And more often than not, you'll find some customers will actually borrow today, even the 200K, they'll actually borrow today, and by tomorrow evening, they have repaid. Yeah, because they actually had a real, of course, we can't determine what a real emergency is, but they actually had a real emergency where they needed to draw down these particular funds for that particular purpose, which they actually saw fit. Yeah.
We'll be coming back to expound on that particular point in borrowing and healthy relationships with money. But before we go very, very far, I want you to expound more on the product, salary advance. You talked about it at the very beginning when we were starting. How do you cut it? You know, when you're giving somebody salary advance before end of the month, say the salary comes in at 30th, do you cut the whole salary once it comes in? And do you have more charges to it when now you're cutting the salary once you give them already the advance that they qualify for?
All right, so remember, salary advance is a product that we offer for KCB salary customers, where we have observed you for a particular period, between 1 to 6 months. We're able to see that this is how your inflows are coming in. Remember when I mentioned a lot of people are usually paid between, let's say, the 25th to the 5th of the month. So we're able to see that this particular funds are actually coming into your account. They're very regular. And from within that, then, you actually are able to qualify for a limit. So I'll speak about the limit first thing. Within the KCB salary advance, we give customers limits of between 3,000 to 500,000 Kenya shillings. Of course, based on your salary, on your inflows, and how much you're able to qualify for, and basically the relationship that you've built with the bank. When customers take a salary advance, remember what I mentioned is within the banking space as well, within the KCB bank, we try as much as possible to offer our customers flexible loan repayment options. So you as a customer, you're the one who will come in and choose the tenure that you expect. So as opposed to the 30-day loans products that you see out there within the market, some offered by the different banks that are around, the different competitors that are around, and the different payment and fintech providers that are there. More often than not, you'll find their terms are quite rigid in terms of repayment, their tenures. It's strictly 30-day. Some even offer 7-day only. Some we've seen 7-day, we've seen 14-day. We have seen strictly 10 days. And remember, once what we have seen that is happening in the market is once you borrow and just before your repayment date, you start getting bombarded of calls.
Right.
You get millions of threatening SMSs. Your phone book is called. I don't know. Your phone book is called, telling you, people are calling you, telling you, hey, please repay that loan that you took from there. These guys are harassing me. Now it's even now they're calling your whole phone book. Remember, as a regulated entity, as KCB, we don't do that to our customers. So the salary advance, you can borrow from between 1 month to 6 months. And based on the tenure that you select and the limit that you've been provided, then it gives you the flexible repayment term. So we're not telling you, you borrow today, we'll come and take everything the next time that you're paid. It's you as a customer that has the flexibility to select. If you knew that you're borrowing, if you know that you're borrowing, you're probably extending that facility before you get paid, and you probably have an obligation that you want to meet. Let's say today is the 11th, and you had a payment that you needed to make in the 11th, and your payment date is coming on the 15th, but you had a payment that you needed to make on the 11th. So what do? You can come and select and borrow from us, let's say on the 10th. You can borrow your full, let me say, limit that we've allocated you, and you can choose the repayment between 1 month. So that now, when your salary checks in, then it just comes and collects because you've used it within that particular payment cycle. If you want, you can be able to extend it as well to the 3 to 6 months, so that now your repayments are just a fraction of your salary. Yeah.
What do you do to delinquent borrowers? You know, you're talking about repayment time zone. You do not strict it or keep it just locked at 30 days. So what do you do to these customers who maybe default on paying?
Defaulting on paying, yes. That's really a very interesting topic. So within the bank, we have a portfolio management process. Which is how we classify loans within the financial space. It's how we've been governed to actually classify these particular loans. So a performing loan, let's say, within the classification is a normal loan, where the customer is able to, of course, fulfill the obligations at that particular point, which they are able to make these particular repayments. You do have customers who probably would just struggle a bit. Let's say you've taken a loan for 30 days, you're meant to repay it within this particular 30 days. And within the day 31 or 32 is when you find the cash to actually come in and repay. So that is still classified as a normal loan. However, now we start now encouraging you to pay. So we have a process of messages that we send to our customers to actually encourage them to come back and do that particular repayment, however little, because to some extent, there's a Swahili saying, the small savings would actually be able to haba na haba, jaza kibaba, yes, correct. So the small savings that you actually do are actually able to make you come out from that particular delinquency. So for customers who are actually getting there, we encourage them to just come in to that small payment. Let's say you took 100,000 Kenya shillings. And you went, you don't know where you spent the money, and right now you are out of commission, you have a business that is coming in, the funds you're using them to repay for your rent, you have staff salaries that you're paying for, so you don't have a lot to actually service these loans. We have come, we have talked to you from within the bank, we have classified you, we're able to see now this is how you actually are able to service this particular loan. So what we do is we encourage you as a customer, do not fall into that trap for being delinquent, and because it affects your whole credit history and your credit score. Once you fully default and you're non-performing, it really ends up affecting you in the long run.
All right.
From a borrowing perspective.
What's the uptake of KCB loans, your demographic? How does it look like? Is it SME, students, formal, salaried people, or is it people in the informal sector? How does your demographic look like?
All right, so you mentioned 2 loan products that we have. Of course, we have the salaried individuals, which is a wide array of individuals from teachers all the way till the police, all the way till our colleagues here within the studio. So we have that particular demographic of customers, and the age ranges, from the Gen Z coming in all the way till the individual who's nearing retirement. As long as your funds are actually coming through, then we actually are able to extend your credit facility. If you're to talk about that's from an age perspective, we see all kinds of borrowers coming in, and what I told you is the purpose of the borrowing is what is usually different across the different age groups that we actually see. From the age of, let's say, 18 till 25, we see these customers are actually going to school. They're channeling their help funds through the bank, and they're able now to start building a healthy relationship from a borrowing perspective. Some of them are running side hustle. I usually say this is the side hustle generation, that they're very business adept. These are customers who run all these businesses on Instagram, TikTok. They purchase Facebook ads, for example, and they're very business savvy, but they're also students on the side. So these are the entrepreneurs that we see from that particular demographic. We have the ones from between 25 till 35, for example. Salaried, you just got your house, you just got your car, you probably got your first child, you just got married. So this is another different set of individuals where we actually see that this is a very good demographic of individuals. Some are salaried, some are running now their full-time businesses from within the different CBDs. And you're able to see that this is another group that actually comes in and starts borrowing for a purpose. We have your farmers who borrow for inputs, and even just to be able to let me say, plow the land by their inputs for them to be able to continue their farming activities. We have seen that. We have your day-to-day borrower who needs funds to, let's say, sort out their transport needs. For example, right now, what you expect is there will be a surge in the transport fare going up country. So you have that particular individual who maybe they had planned to pay 700 or 1,000 going up country. Now, when they get to the stage, the matatus are charging 2,500. You've packed everything, you have all your bags and everything. What do? You look to us, we extend you that credit, and you're able to move. So our demographics are quite wide, all the way from the youth individual, stemming through the very seasoned borrower that we actually see within the market.
So there's something for everyone?
There's something for everyone, definitely.
All right. There's a question here for you, and this is in line with this topic on salary advance. I see a lot of people are quite interested in this. They're saying, how long do I need to have my salary coming in before I can qualify? And is it true that you can get up to 1.5 times your salary? You can clarify that.
Yes. So for you to qualify for a salary advance, we expect to have seen or cited inflows from of course, your regular employer for from between 3 to 6 months. Let's say 6 months for the sake of this particular engagement. So within the 6 months, we need to have seen regular inflows. So regular inflows would be coming in from, let's say, the same employer coming into your account. If it's 50,000, we cite that 50,000. And once we're able to cite that, then you actually now are able to qualify for up to 1.5 times of that particular salary that we have actually cited. Yes. So you're taken through a particular credit scoring where now the inflows, of course, are cited. We're able to see they're regular. that are coming in within, and that's why that period is that long, because we understand the payment cycles are different. However, the more regular it is, the more predictable we're able to see you as an individual.
All right.
And the funds coming into your account, yeah.
Thank you so much, Jay Maina, for that question. I hope Kevin here has answered your question. If not, you can send in another question. But this question of how you set yourselves apart from every other mobile lending app. You mentioned you have a new innovation, the new mobile banking platform. What makes you different from everybody else that you'd say that, now people can now have confidence in KCB?
All right. So we launched our new mobile banking platform in August. Yeah, you've probably seen you've seen it around from a KCB perspective. And the new platform gave our customers flexibility. Yeah, in terms of self-onboarding, we have customers who are able to come in self-onboard from within the new mobile banking app. They're able to, number one, start developing a relationship with the bank. So whether it's to open an account for them now to start receiving inflows, we offer our customers very flexible, let me say, channels in terms of accessing these particular services. So we have USSD, and then we have the app. If they want to deposit, we have a deposit button that is glaring right within the app that allows you to pull funds from your mobile money to your account. Now, once you do that, then we offer you now an extended, what you call an extended set of services. So we have savings products that allow you to be able to save. We have the loans products, which is what you've been talking about. We have insurance that allows you to be able to purchase your motor vehicle insurance, get a last expense, get a personal accident cover. We have utility payments that allows you to be able to pay for all these particular utilities that customers have. You're in the house, the tokens have not been paid for. We allow you to be able to purchase KPLC tokens directly from within the app. You're able to purchase airtime for yourself and for others, for example. You have your different payments that you will need to make to the LIP and the KCB tills that we have around with our different merchants that are around. You're able to do that from within the app. So the app offers you, the new app has offered you flexibility in terms of accessing of services. You may have a payment that you want to make online, for example, for our online entrepreneurs. You're able to quickly get into the app, request for a prepaid virtual card, which you'll get immediately, and you're able to link this for your online payments. So from the KCB, the new KCB mobile banking app, we have an array of customers. It's basically a bouquet of services that we're offering customers at the convenience of where they are. What sets us very different between us and the different competitors that you see around is we worked with our customers to build this particular solution. We listened to them, our customer needs. We sat down, we built, and we have been progressively building and listening to them and releasing these particular features to the market in a very consistent manner. Let's say every 2 months, expect to see something new being offered within the KCB mobile app. So that now, once we get the feedback from our customers, for example, you have feedback that is coming in, customers are saying they want this. We don't take that for granted. We pick it up, we go back, we sit down, and we have an amazing set of individuals seated back at the office who actually really help to push this app through. And it's through their hard work and effort that we're able to regularly deploy features and improvements to our customers to ensure that we're offering basically unmatched services from within the new KCB mobile banking app. And we're able to meet our customers at that particular point of need.
Kevin, now that you're here this morning, what will be your message to your customers just to try and build that customer confidence and to restore trust?
All right. So message to our customers is KCB has always been for people for better. And with the new mobile banking app that we actually released, we encourage our customers to upgrade or update to this particular app for them to be able to access even more services, even more flexible services. And we assure them of stability in terms of service access. They're able to access the app. We have improved on the security element. So they're able to use biometrics, for example, to authenticate transactions. That was not there in the previous app. They're able to set the PIN length which they would want to set at this particular point. They're able to further secure their transactions. We have features where some particular transactions we're sending one-time passwords. For some, of course, when you're sending to yourself, we have removed that because you're sending to yourself, and we trust that you trust yourself and you're the one who's receiving funds. So in terms of the new KCB mobile banking app, of course, we built it for our customers, and we encourage our customers to be able to download and upgrade. And KCB has always been for people for better, and we'll continue pushing the envelope in terms of servicing our customer needs for us to be able to boost their confidence with the new KCB mobile banking app.
All right. Thank you so much, Kevin Matthews, for coming to Morning Cafe this morning.
Thank you.
That is the Digital Financial Services Senior Manager, Digital Experience at KCB, speaking to us about the confidence and convenience of mobile lending. Are you convinced? Tell us on our socials, TV47 Kenyan, Facebook, and on YouTube and X at TV47 Digital. You can tag me as well at Ann_Leader, and I'll be sure to fikisha salamu zenyu. We once again are plugging you to Fun City Gardens Utawala. They offer a range of activities. As you can see, 3 reasons why you should visit Fun City this weekend. They offer limited outdoor games at only 1,100 Kenyan shillings. Swimming at only 3,000 Kenyan shillings. Mascots and delicious food from 150 shillings. There's something for everyone at Fun City Garden. There's birthday party with mascots as well. There's something else, indoor games with mascots. Anasema karibu Fun City. The contacts are there and everything else that you need to see. Once again, birthday parties, indoor games, outdoor games, Fun City mascots, restaurants, amusement park, venue for events, and much, much more. 07222 38988 is their phone number. And we asked a question when we're starting the show. Who are you taking to Fun City? We might just extend this maybe up to tomorrow, so be sure to keep interacting with us and you might win yourself a voucher to Fun City Gardens Utawala. That brings us to the end of this segment. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ann Odida. Good morning. See you tomorrow, inshallah.